Johnny Cage, the amulet!
You said a mouthful. Huh? Melina's given me twice to take.
Johnny Cage, the amulet!
No!
Enjoy the new digs, Gramps. Sonia?
Johnny... Did we...
Yeah. We got him.
Remain here. The Chamber's properties will heal Sonya Blade in short order.
Quan Chi and the others, they're gone. A surge of power within the chamber overwhelmed my senses.
We can deal with Quan Chi later, Kinshi.
We've netted a bigger prize this day.
Shinnok's amulet. And within it,
Old fish face himself.
Let us take the amulet to the Elder Gods.
They cannot destroy it. No one can.
They might offer counsel. Shinnok can never escape.
the war is not over. Quan Chi has escaped. Why are you smiling?
She called me Johnny. Raiden told me later that I'm descended from some Mediterranean war cult. Bred as warriors for the gods. I've never been able to resummon that green halo. Raiden thinks it was triggered when I saw a loved one about to die. How about you, Cassie? Can you summon anything like that? Or did it skip a generation?
Take it easy, Jin.
We didn't need a halo in Darfur, or Iran, or Kurdistan. Did we, Jackie?
Nope, we didn't. Shaolin monks ever send you there, Jen?
I've seen plenty of action. Takeda and I both. Stuff that blow your special forces mind. At ease. You're all here because you deserve to be. You're beautiful and unique snowflakes. Now, as I'm sure you're unaware, judging from the lack of gift cards, today is our team's 6-week anniversary. Secretary Blake says he's pleased with our progress. You could spit in his hair and he'd be pleased with our progress.
He was smart enough to have Mr. Cage put this team together.
I'm glad the Shura Ryu chose me to join. New places, new faces.
As the Secretary pointed out, us older folks are gonna retire someday. So it's time for your generation to step up. Shaolin, Shirai Ryu, SF. Together. For your team's first mission, you're going to the Lin Kuei Temple. We haven't heard from the Grand Master in a while, so we need to make sure he's still on our side. That he's got our backs if things flare up again with Outworld. You need to bring him in, but don't be surprised if Sub-Zero's not willing to cooperate.
Why be worried about Outworld? I thought Kotal Kahn respected the Reiko Accords.
He does, but he's facing a civil war. The rebels win, those accords will be history.
Hey guys, Oblivion903 here once again, and this is Chapter 2 of Mortal Kombat X. This chapter is Kotal Kahn. As you saw in the last chapter, which was Chapter 1, I played as Johnny Cage, and I has quite possibly found my main character online because I absolutely loved it. But now we're moving on with this, and I can't wait to see what the future of Mortal Kombat is like, because this is taking place 20 years after the sort of events that we know throughout the past Mortal Kombat. So we're quite interested to see how this one plays out, and obviously what these new characters are all about and how they fit into the Mortal Kombat world. So we're going to leave you this cutscene here, and we're going to get straight into this one.
Might be nice to kick back a bit, eh?
You know Melina's location.
And a whole rebel army. It's gotta be worth at least 50.
I must attack her immediately. End this conflict. As you say, it drains us.
Right. Do we have a deal?
What is it, Devora?
The Emperor should not be concerned. Accident ahead. This one will clear it. Make way for Kotal Kahn! Move!
The Tarkatans are in position. We await your order.
It is given, dearest Tanya.
Stopping a carriage is nothing. Killing an emperor...
False emperor!
...requires power. Power you have, Melina, and won't use.
It pains me to use it, Rain. I need more time. The usurper's excursion came too soon.
The rain falls when it may.
No matter. If Kano does what I paid him to do.
Now! Do it!
You set 'em
Right, I think we're getting into something now. Right, so there's another quick time event here. We saw these in Chapter 1. That's right, looks like Kano is here to assassinate Kotal Kahn, but we're not going to let that one happen. And as you saw during that cutscene there, we saw a lot of new and returning characters. We saw new people such as Devora, obviously because Kotal Kahn here. And we also saw, I think he's called Evan Blade or Evan Black or something like that. The cowboy guy, and also his returning characters such as Ermac, Melina, Rain, who isn't playable in the game, I believe, and Tanya, which I believe is a DLC character. And it's quite interesting to see how some of the characters, especially people like Rain, look, even though they're not in the game, just how different their attires look as opposed to when he was just like the purple ninja. Right, I think our quick time event's over now. I'm assuming we're going to have to start fighting Kano. He's going to be our first battle of Chapter 2.
Melina's given me twice then to take you out.
Right, see, we'll go get into the first battle. This is Kotal Kahn. And it might actually be the first time I've used him. I can't recall if I've used him already in the game or not. I think he's the descendant of Shao Kahn. Obviously that makes sense with the name. But he does play a little bit like Shao Kahn, I think. Just from what I remember from previous games where you were allowed to play him. I think Mortal Kombat 9 you could play as Shao Kahn. Or could he? I can't actually remember, to tell you the truth. But he has that sort of Shao Kahn feel about him. And then this reminds me a lot of that kick especially has a Shao Kahn feel. It reminds me a lot of the, is it the final battle for Mortal Kombat 9 where you actually fight Shao Kahn? It has that sort of, the surroundings, the background looks very, very similar. Right, so we're getting there with Kano. He's a pretty badass character. Kano's one of those guys where if you were really, really good with him, you could absolutely just dominate pretty much any match you go in. If you sort of want to get your ass whooped, play against Kano on a hard or higher, and chances are he will just rip you a new one. He is an absolute badass. Oh, he actually won that one. Let's have a look at some combos here. So right, yeah, I'm surprised. I was generally doing them. I generally cycle through those combos first to see whether there's anything. I'm going to go for an X-ray here. Hopefully drain his health down a bit. It's 1-0 at the minute, and I don't intend on losing this one if I can help it. Obviously, he's trying to get used to his combos. They're not like most of the other characters. Oh shit, it's about even now. But it could literally go either way. Just I do not intend on it going the wrong way.
Ain't that a bitch?
Oh shit.
Melina's given me twice that to take you out.
Right, see we are, we're getting straight into this thing now. This one is Kotal Kahn versus Kano. And then I don't think I've actually used Kotal Kahn yet. I might have once, I don't actually think I have, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm assuming it's possibly some sort of descent of Shao Kahn, obviously for the name. And the fact that he does play a bit like him. Has sort of similar style moves to Shao Kahn does in the background. Looks very, very similar to the final fight in Mortal Kombat 9. I've got to say, Kano is an absolute badass. If you want to get your ass handed to you, I suggest you play against Kano on hard or higher. The AI can really play as Kano. Really will rip you a new one. Right, there we go. Go for the X-ray. Hopefully this will drain his health down quite a bit and hopefully give us a bit of an advantage. We won the first round. And I don't intend on losing the next one if I can help it. Right, he's just trying to learn his combos. He's not sort of like most of the other characters, so he's like a powerhouse, but he hasn't got much, like many sort of moves. He's a really weird character. I imagine if you really learned his combos, he could be a really, really tough character to beat. But Kano's all about the speed and catching you out, and he nearly did that, but thankfully we just won that match there. That is the first match of Chapter 2 over. Oh, who's this? Was that Tanya? I think it is. I think we're going to have to go against Tanya next. Yeah, it is, yeah.
I'm pleased you remember me, Kotal.
I will never forget those who freed Melina.
She vowed to create a free Edenia, something you refused to do.
A united Outworld stands strong against its enemies.
It will never be united under your rule.
Your rebellion is all that prevents it.
So right, here we go. Kotal Kahn versus Tanya. And I think as I mentioned before, Tanya is a... Oh shit. She's a DLC character, so at the time of playing this we can't play as her. But she will be coming very, very soon in the game. And this could sort of be the first glimpse of her, sort of seeing what she's like as a character. There is a few characters in this game that you can't actually play as. Like Tania's DLC, so you can play as her, but we've also seen characters such as Striker, Nightwolf, Sindel, and we saw Rain in this chapter, where you can't play as. And there is a few more throughout the course of the game as well. But whether they get made as DLC, I'm not entirely sure, but it's the 4 characters that are DLC at the minute are actually quite expensive, so I'm not expecting any more to come out. But it's a possibility. Obviously the character models and the movesets and all that are already here for the likes of Nightwolf and Smoke and Rain and stuff like that. Or I think some of them at least. I know Smoke's definitely on there. Can we pull this one off? Can we actually win this fight? I think we're actually going to get it. But yeah, as I said, I'm sure people like Smoke is the character models are actually in game. Possibly, I'm not 100% sure who is in, but it would make sense that it is possible that these characters could come out at some point, which would be really, really interesting, really cool. Right, looks like he's Baraka. Or is it just one of his minions? I'm not entirely sure. Or it could just be one of his minions. But I have a feeling Baraka's going to show up in this one as well. And I think Baraka's another character model that's already in the game, which, like I say, could become DLC at some point, so who knows?
Melina.
Kano was to kill you, miserable snake!
Bronate!
Oh, nice. Oh! Shit, Kotal Kahn is absolutely brutal.
Another Edenian, the supposed half-god.
Who got here? I am a son of Argus. I was not merely declared a god by befuddled commoners, Bullock.
Surely Melina suspects your true intentions, son of Argus.
Oh! Oh, Kotal Kahn got fucked over. Are we going to fight Rain? I'm not entirely sure. That would be pretty cool. Rain's a character that we don't see very often in Mortal Kombat. And it would be quite cool to fight against him.
Between pretension and godhood.
Right, here we go. Yep, Kotal Kahn versus Rain. Right, he likes to block. Oh shit. Whoa, Rain is actually a pretty decent character. It's a shame we can't play as him. Oh, nice throw there. Whoa, was not expecting that one. Right, so we are winning at the minute, but it's fairly even. We're not too far apart from each other. But there we go, the first round is to me. Kotal Kahn wins that one. Right, try and make it a clean sweep. Oh, he blocked the X-ray. Oh, son of a bitch. Right, come on, let's do this. Come on, let's do this one. We're doing pretty well so far. Not long left, hopefully, in the round. Oh, come on, not long left. Come on. There's not far between us now. Oh, come on. Oh, they got us. Oh, son of a bitch. Right, this is the final round. Let's fucking do this. Right, taking no prisoners in this one. Right, now there's Rain by the look of it. So I've got my X-ray. Perfect time to use it. It needs to be done. No point saving it. Let's get his health down. Try and win this thing. Oh, nice. There we go. That is the third round to us. That is Rain defeated.
That should silence you.
Right, now we're going to go after Melina, I think. There's a new character. That guy is Urin. Yes, I think it's called Urban Black or something like that.
You won't touch him again.
Reminds me a bit of a character from Red Dead Redemption. Pretty cool. Oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it?
But I will.
Oh no, he's Melina. Or Melina, I don't know, whatever.
As the heir to my father, Shao Kahn, I, Melina, Khanum of Outworld, order your execution.
So right, if Melina's Shao Kahn's daughter, who the fuck's Kotal Kahn? Is he related to him, or is he just using his namesake because he's claiming to be the Emperor, or is the Emperor, or whatever? I'm not entirely sure. I'm assuming we're going to find out more of the backstory between the two of them, and everything else throughout the course of the game, so it'll be quite interesting to see what is actually going on in this thing. Oh, nice. Right, first round nearly to us. Melina is another character that is a complete badass. That girl can just rip you in half very, very quickly. And hopefully that doesn't happen in this one. First round is to us. I need to just use my block at the right place and just make sure I time things right. As you can see, Melina can hit you from all angles. Or Melina, I don't even know why I'm saying Melina, I think it's Melina. As you can see, she really can just come at you at every angle. Sort of there, whether it's... I thought she was going to go attack from down and she came from above me. It's just... She really is just one of those really great characters. Right, come on, last round now. We can't lose this one, guys. Come on, let's do this. Oh, come on. We're doing pretty well. Come on. Last few hits now. There we go. That is Melina defeated. That was a close one. I really thought we could have lost that for a second there.
There will be an execution this day. You will atone for your descent, Melina. Your blood will make right. Up the stair path. To the fire's edge.
Right, so there we go. Melina's escaped. Rain has just took her to safety. Nah, I don't think that's going to be the last of that, though.
What did my Emperor see?
A mere cub, grown to be a jaguar.
Once we hit the drop point, we split up. Jackie and I will come in from the south. You two from the west.
Rendezvous here, the north entrance.
Then what? A simple pick up and go?
We bag him if he resists.
Resistance might be more possible than you think.
Don't sweat it. It comes to that, Sub-Zero won't know what hit him.
Right, so there we go. That is the end of chapter 2. This next chapter is Sub-Zero's, but we're going to be waiting for another video because I'm going to end this one here, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you check out chapter 3. This is Sub-Zero. This one's going to be a good one. I can't wait to play it. But until next time, guys, bye for now.
As you command, Grandmaster.